don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's third down. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Now second quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a third down coming up. A tall task ahead of them here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Crow's on the crossing route. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. Throwing is Hurts. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. From 17 yards out. And the Eagles have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-0. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are. But let's face it, partner, they can get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
Second down in a yard.
Fix the Eagles!
Working out of the gun, Daniels. Got a man, it's London. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
Okay, break!
A gain of 18 on the
Here we
play.
go, set!
First down, Washington.
Back to throw. Daniels. And he'll find his man on the out route. That's Allen. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Any team that runs the toss and runs it successfully, that means they win the battle on the edges. That means you seal the edge in order to let your back get to the corner. They got it done there for a very nice game.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll run once more with JCM. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
Let's go!
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. That'll be completed to Okonkwo. And he's going to have a gain of 11 to the 11 before he's brought down. 1st and 10.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
Now
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
18 Rebel, 18 Rebel, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll score. Touchdown, Commanders. Terry McLaurin from 10 yards out. And the Commanders are able to cut into that deficit. Zerline connects on the extra point. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. Boy, still a half-plus to play, but it is a two-score game. They're going to go onside kick early. And the Eagles hands team able to cover it up.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the fourth quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
They go play action with Hurts. Wide open receiver complete. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 51 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times. This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4. Hurts. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Brock Bowers, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Eagles are able to extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick-6. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just want to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick-6.
So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Let's go now.
Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick-6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick-6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Here we go. Here we go. Cowboy 80.
In motion goes the tight end.
Ready.
Back to throw now on first down. This to McLaurin out on the left side. And down inside the 15 he goes. The Washington passing game dialed in now. It's a first down.
I tell you what, it looks like he's shaking off that pick six just fine. It's not just defensive backs that have short memories. Quarterbacks utilize that as well. A much more confident throw right there.
And he's in. Touchdown, Commanders. A great play there. His third rushing touchdown on the year. And the Commanders are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Zerline good with a PAT. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21.
Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away.
And by rule, that comes out to the 40-yard line, so a good opportunity for this offense with solid field position. The Eagles in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Bowers. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. He's got this complete to Burden.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. And they pick up 25 as they convert on 3rd.
That's good for an Eagles first down.
Back to throw again.
And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Out on the right, this is Cruz. And he's out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up 1st and goal. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
Brock Bowers
On his way to a monster game, 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Eagles are able to widen their lead here in this first half.
Extra point splits the uprights. And a rout is on here in this first half.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
2nd and 10.
Let's go now. 70 Lions. Hook.
And they go play action. Daniels. That is incomplete.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. This time they stay on the ground. And a tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Fitzgerald set to kick off.
Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. That's going to be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Let's go. Let's go.
The drive starts with a run by Allen. Oh, fighting off the defender.
And this is going to be a Commander's first down as he's able to take this up to the 30-yard line.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
Now Daniels. Caught by London.
Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be second down.
Hurry, hurry.
At the 32-yard line.
Here's Daniels. Out route, and it's complete to Brown.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here we go. Start. 18 Cardinals.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down. And looky there, Charles, just acquired, already making an impact on the defensive side of the football.
Maybe not a superstar, but he does a few things well, and I think they'll emphasize that in his new role with this team.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
15 yards the pickup. First down, Washington.
Washington Commanders first down.
On the draw, Krosky Merritt.
And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough and run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
To throw is Daniels.
Allen on the screen. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though.
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Now Daniels going to keep it. That's to Lane. He's got it outright. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. From the 9, 2nd and 5. Daniels with a give to Krosky Merritt.
And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown.
His second rushing touchdown on the campaign and 4th overall. And the Commanders get a bit closer. So, partner, it was a passing game that drove them down the field, but when they get close, they trust that man in the backfield, and he took them home.
And they trust their offensive line as well, because so many of these units, they specialize in either pass protection or run blocking. This group shows its versatility and gets both done on this drive.
I guess the last score wasn't enough for them. They want more. Here comes an onside kick.
dodge a bullet. They cover it up. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
It's complete to Cruz. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in for second-half blowout material. From the gun, it's Hurts. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Eagles take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll increase their lead to 28. The touchdown. This is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. From the end zone, here comes Williams. The beautiful fake. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty rubbed up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, with the same tempo, and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
From the 25, here's a 2nd and 7.
19, touch.
A first carry for Rashad White. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. The completion on first didn't get much. Another run on second doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down on his play sheet, trying to dial up a big 3rd down play.
This now a 3rd and 4. Throwing now is Daniels. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have a Commander's first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. Daniels looking to throw. Out route looking for McLaurin. He's got him. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4. At the 40-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line.
Let's go now.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. The toss right side. Here's Krosky Merritt. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Just a yard of the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. And he's going to have a Commanders first down, and he was able to get it by playing. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3.
Brandon, this can be so demoralizing for a defense. They've had 2 opportunities to get off the field. They haven't gotten it done. So now your coordinator, he's going to call every blitz that he has, any type of exotic, something that they haven't seen before. And he's also telling the defensive lineman, don't worry about holding people up. Just get in gaps and try and make a big play.
And not only not getting off the field on 2 opportunities, clock continuing to run. A gain of 8 there on the play. And it'll be 2nd and a couple.
Cougar 19.
Off the play fake. Daniels throws right back to London. Complete again. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 24-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards. With this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for first down.
But we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants this lead to...
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Jaden Daniels, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Commanders get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Zerline connects on the extra point. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21.
Commanders 28.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone, so this will be blown dead, and they'll move it up to the 40. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They go play action with Hurts. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Oh, wide open, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A big play there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Eagles have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the 4th. Going after it right down the middle. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time. Wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
To the air goes Daniels. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air and defensively. They were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. Now Daniels going to keep it. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And he will take it across midfield and down to the 45.
Daniels pass. Intercepted. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
No touch it.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Over the middle, he's going to find Burden. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 14 yards there and an Eagle first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Throwing is Hurts. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete. These two teams, they met up earlier in the year, back in week 2. And it was the Eagles who got the win on the road, so now they look to finish off the sweep here in Philly. Hurts sets up to throw it. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. They have been unstoppable this afternoon, Charles. They just went after them from the start, and pass plays like we just saw, they're continuing their dominance here despite the big lead in the 4th quarter.
And that they have in every way, and plays like...
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Well, where our booth is here, we can see all of the writers to our left, and their post-game stories, Charles, they have been filed for some time because this game, boy, is it lopsided.
Yeah, we can see our guy Scoot. He's even got his fedora tipped over his face. I think he's taking a nap now. Nothing left to write for him, but how gratifying has it been for them to see what they've done in practice and carry it into a game and see the execution be so good. They've got to feel fantastic about what they've accomplished in this one.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And you hate to see this for them, but they're looking at yet another loss to begin this season. Things really going from bad to worse as they trail here starting this drive 1st and 10 in the 4th quarter. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. And the tight end goes in motion left. Up the middle, Krosky Merritt. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
One thing I do know that offensive linemen like, they like a guy who's carrying the ball that will take what is blocked. Not try and create a big play, maybe take a loss, not try and go where the blocking isn't. But if it's just all that's there and you just put your head and your shoulders down and get that, you get the respect of the big guys up front.
And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So that time they get the tight end on the hold.
Normally he's a pretty good run blocker, but this time he just didn't get his arms extended and let go quickly enough. The flag came out as a result.
Looking to throw. Daniels. Into the hands of London.
When you call a wide receiver screen, no matter how many blockers you get in front of the guy that catches the ball, there's still an aspect of the guy catching it, turning into a runner, breaking tackles and creating his own yardage, and he just did on that play.
2nd and 9 now. A short throw taken in by Conquo. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And now it's 3rd and 4. Working out of the gun, Daniels. Now had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Daniels going to throw for it. And to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. So the 4th down conversion has him inside the 40 now, 1st and 10. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Jihad Campbell. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Daniels pass. Intercepted. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
No touch, sir. No touch.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Taking it right down Broadway. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown. And now both of these defenses have something to brag about following this one, each with a pick 6 today.
They are even there, but we still have to decide a winner, don't we, partner? And what they really want to brag about after this one is getting that W. The turnovers are great. Can they make plays now that tilt the balance in their favor?
Zerline good with a PAT. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28.
Commanders 35.
Following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so this is going to be whistled dead, and the ball is going to be placed up at the 40-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 40. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Open man down the field, that's Burnham. 23 yards on the play.
It's a gain of 20.
Partner, I know we're still in the afternoon slate here, some primetime games still on the docket, but it's going to be tough to top this effort. What an offensive performance we've seen. They have been unstoppable from the moment we began this game, and they're not holding back. They're still throwing the football here in the 4th.
They certainly are, and let me tell you something. If you're old school, you don't like this at all, but in today's football, you just go ahead and savor it. Watch a team execute at a high level. Doesn't matter what the scoreboard says. I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
No touch, sir. No touch.
Hurts. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
At this point, this offense feels like they could just roll out anything, and it would work. They are certainly in no hurry for this one to end. Not when they can rack up some stats and continue to add to their lead.
And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
But Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win,